Okay, so here we are again, back on FIA. So, if you've been following this, you know we've had a bit of a nightmare. Now, we're at Sardegna Track C reversed, not one we've ever done, and not one I really want to do because I reckon it's going to be chaos. But due to my first race, which you know ended in disaster when we finishing last, my second race, which didn't happen because it ejected me from the lobby, so I thought I had to do this. Unfortunately, I entered the room with 1 minute to go. So no time to do any laps, any practice. So it doesn't bode well. And as you can see as we go down the grid here, we're still in the Ferrari because obviously it's FIA manufacturers. And you can see in fact that we are actually stone dead last in 19th place. So hopefully we can't do any worse than 19th, can we, with this? So this was a bit of a dubious one because there was no tyre requirements and you didn't need to worry about fuel. However, there was a compulsory pit stop. So you had to go into the pits, not put any fuel in and not change your tyres. You could change your tyres, but you didn't have to. So I had to sort of weigh up what I was going to do. Obviously we know the Ferrari is horrendous on tyres. So yeah. I had to basically wing this one. As you can see, lots of chaos on this front corner, which was brilliant. Made me gain quite a few places there. Just took it really safe like I normally do. Found I had a lot more pace than everybody else here, as you can see. I had to back off, which allowed the yellow Porsche there to go flying through, and he grazed the wall. So just really trying to find my feet, as you can see. And we seem to be getting passed by everybody now, so yeah, the places we made up we've blimmin' lost, so not so great in the end, but we will see how this one pans out. As I say, the thoughts going through my mind were I think I probably will change tyres because the Ferrari is bad, and the other reason was I started 19th, so I've not really got much to lose. And on the flip side of that, the people that don't change their tyres are, by the end of the race, going to be struggling with grip. They must be, you know, whatever car they've got. So, to my mind, that was the way I was going to play it. I just didn't know when I would go in, and I sort of thought, well, I've got no strategy planned. We'll just drive the car, see how consistent we can be. And when the consistency starts dropping away and the old back of the Ferrari starts really struggling, then we will do our pit stop. But I really wanted to do it later rather than earlier, as we go onto the grass there, which is not great. But yeah, I really wanted to do it later rather than earlier, because if I do it too early, I'm going to have worn tyres at the end. And I really thought I could do something with maybe possibly with good tyres at the end if everybody's struggling. And as you can see, we're currently running in 16th place, so not great. We have made up a few since we started, but not a wonderful position by any stretch of the imagination. And there goes that yellow Porsche again from nowhere. Somebody slowing down there, obviously had a penalty to serve. And Ferrari, you just got to be really careful that you don't overdrive it or slide those tyres, because if you do, it's a nightmare. It's the rear tyres that the problem. Have got brake balance to the front, but it's those rear tyres that are the big problem. We're skipping to the old pit stop now. I think I was in 6th or 7th when I came into the pits, but obviously lots of people are going to go past me, and also I didn't pit till late, as we can see, and also obviously I'm going to be in the pits longer than other people because most people didn't change tyres. We have changed tyres, so we've got fresh tyres now to the end, and I'm just hoping we can make it up. So we've come out of the pits in 15th place, but we have got really fresh rubber now, right to the end of the race. We hopefully can push really, really hard right to the end and see if we can get any of these positions back. There was somebody in front of me. They were like, well, I think when I came out the pits, they were like 7 seconds or something like that ahead. And I thought, oh, I'm never going to catch them, because even if it's a second a lap, that's 7 laps. But it was surprising how quickly I reeled them in. So clearly they hadn't done their tyres, because I did catch up to them quite quickly. I have skipped on now to the final lap because it was a bit boring. As you can see, we have made it into 12th, which is really, really good. There is quite a few cars in front, and they are 11th, as you can see now, and they're going extremely slowly because their tyres. It's just frustrating. If we had another couple of laps, I think I would have had a really good. I think I would have been like 7th or 8th. But anyway, it is what it is. We finished 11th in the end. Not great, just slightly at the top 10, but we did start 19th and no practice, so I'll take that. Hit the like if you liked it. Thanks for watching as always, and I believe the next FIA I think might be Nordschleife, so that's going to be an interesting one to watch. Thanks for watching.